Hello, my name's Gabriel, and I just made a 45-minute video with the music a little bit too loud and my microphone a little bit too quiet. Not a lot I can do about it, but I definitely don't want to make another take tonight. So I'm going to do a quick take, 5 minutes. This is my game. My name's Gabriel, this is Storms of Eos. This is my character, Gunhild Behemoth. And this is all the things you can do. You can change the body type, you can change the skin color, you can change the eye color, you can change the headgear. Some of it is based on the iris color. It's pretty cool. There's robot eyes. If you choose black on the robot eyes, it makes them red. Pretty cool stuff. You can change your haircut. There's 3 cuts per body type, different colors. I would have chosen a different blue, a different red. There's currently nothing to do here. You can ignore it. Different colors for the armor, secondary and primary color, stuff like that. You can randomize the name by left-clicking and right-clicking. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. I'm just going to change the red, and I'm going to swap the colors. And, you know what, maybe I don't want to remove everything to do with Gunhild Behemoth. What a weird name. It was randomly generated. You'll know if you watch the other video. Anyway, lots of weapons. They all have different attributes, different factions associated with them, with different little logos. And I designed all this. I did all the art. I did all the programming. And the music you're hearing is also mine. This is the default loadout. Or actually, no, it's not. It's loadouts that I made in the other video. You can watch that video, but I apologize again for the audio levels in that video. I could have made my voice louder. Couldn't find the setting for it. Could have just changed the gain and handbrake, but whatever. That would have made the music louder too. Let's have a short game. I'm going to choose one of these. Let's just do the default so we can go over some stuff. So I'm going to turn off this overlay for the logo. I'm going to turn on the map. Oops. I'm going to engage in some combat. Whenever you're hit, it shows a little X-ray of a skull or your rib cage, depending on where you got hit. Headshots, depending on the weapon, will do bonus damage. Especially this weapon that is firing at me. There's a little too many people here at the moment. But I did get a kill. So there's that. You can zoom in. This weapon isn't very good for zooming in, but it's supposed to at least be able to. It's supposed to be the general kind of multi-purpose, balanced, semi-automatic rifle. Get some headshots in. Except the guy that I was shooting had a helmet that prevents headshot damage. Headshot bonus damage. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers the speed in the movement in battle. So I'm going to exit that again. We're going to go into Ant Farm here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like to jump around. So you can slide. The grass conforms to your movement. You can jump off of the walls. You can climb them that way. You can jump onto the same wall that you jumped off of if you want. You can slowly slide down the walls. The walls are pretty sticky. It's on purpose. And then when you're at the top of a block, you can just, it automatically grabs the ledge for you. And then when you run across a 1 to 3 gap, a 1 to 3 distance gap, or that's 2 to 6 meters, so that's about 6 meters, the character will just automatically jump for you. If you hit the shift button, it'll activate your ability pack. The only ability pack in the game is this jet pack here, this booster pack, and it sets you flying pretty far. All the weapons in the game have the same sound effect, and that could have been better, but whatever. It's good enough for now. This game I'm not going to be revisiting in its current status. I'm going to be starting over in Unity, making a three-dimensional version of it, but only after I have completed the current game I'm working on, which is a mech game. You can find out more about that on my website, gstaffin.com. Currently it's just my portfolio, but hopefully by the time you watch this, it will have more information about my mech game. Anyway, let's do a little melee battle. And that will be the end of this video. Alright. So, in order to spawn people, we need to hit the debug button. Here you can see the hitboxes. There's a blue one for your body, a fuchsia one for your head, and depending on where the bullet lands, that will be what it considers where it hit. Pretty simple stuff, and it's based on the character's visual representation, whereas the weird-looking pentagon frickin' rectangle thing behind the player, that's the collision for the environment for the player. So we're gonna spawn one good guy and two bad guys with knives deployed. We're gonna have a little melee battle. There's a parry system, so that if you melee at the same time as somebody else, it won't count the damage, and both of you will be propelled away from each other. I planned on having different weapons that will parry in different ways. And the best weapon to parry by far would be the faster firing, I say firing in quotations, melee weapon, which would be this one. So somebody that wanted to be more of a harasser would use a combat knife, like I'm doing right now. But you can imagine, like katanas and hammers, they would be thrown slower, they would be swung slower, but they would do higher damage. Easier to parry against, but if you miss the parry, you die. So, yeah, I'm having a little bit of fun here. Now cheating. I think before we go, I need to at least fire one weapon that I haven't fired yet. I'm going to fire... Oh, short cannon is not in here. Well, let's fire a rocket launcher. That guy's dead. Most of the weapons have reload animations. This is not one of them, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just deleting people. Alright, and that's Storms of Eos, more or less. Mercenaries in space. It was something that was not meant to be. At least not meant to be something sold commercially. Not yet. But I plan to make a new iteration of this game, a new take on my idea for Storms of Eos. At some point, 3 dimensions, cel-shaded, maybe, we'll find out, after I make my mech game. I want to outro right now, but I'm just not satisfied with not firing this gun. So I guess we have to take it here. I'll do that thing again where I spawn there we go. Alright. I just spawned some enemies and some friendlies. We have some weapons. We're gonna fire them. Where are they? Where are they at? Oops. Yeah, I have fun with my game. I think it could have been something real neat, something real cool. I think it still could be something real cool. Anyway, my name's Gabriel. This is Storms of Eos. Thank you for watching.